So, Brendan, my first question for you is, what are some of the key differences when working in a 3D show as opposed to a 2D show?
Key differences, like from a production standpoint, it's a really interesting question. I've really grown to love CG animation because the pipeline is very different for production. In 2D animation, we create storyboards based on scripts. We design with drawings. Storyboards or drawings, all of that goes into a box, goes overseas for animation generally, and we get a cartoon back several months later. What's really nice about CG is that you get to be involved in every step of the process. So once your storyboards are done, you send that to your animation studio. They send back very rough animation, like a layout animation. You give notes on that. Then there's like an animation pass where they start to introduce character animation, face acting, those kinds of things. Get to make notes on that. Then a lighting pass. So it feels like you make the movie probably 4 or 5 times before it's actually done. Whereas with 2D animation, you feel like you kind of make it once and that's it. So I've really grown to love the process because of all the different nuances that you can add along the way through the pipeline of CG animation.
You guys tend to move from different projects and licenses, around at Warner Brothers. Do you have a favorite license you like working on or have yet to work on?
I've been very fortunate in my career at Warner's. About 14 years now, actually. I've been working on a lot of the superhero stuff, but it has a range of tones to it, which I really love. I've worked on some really dark stuff, like Superman Doomsday. Young Justice has a very serious tone to it. But I've been able to work on shows like Batman the Brave and the Bold, which is more humorous. Legion of Superheroes had a little more of a fun vibe to it. Then, of course, Lego, also the ultimate fun DC Universe stuff. I've also been able to work on Scooby-Doo and the Jetsons, like dream come true jobs.
Huge palette for you to work with.
Yeah, and I really love, it's so good for my brain, just speaking as an artist, to be able to jump to these different tones, jump to these different characters, and try different forms of writing, different forms of storytelling. It's really gratifying.
Now, I did want to ask you a little bit about, we live in a world now where you get instant feedback on things you create. I mean, straight to DVD releases and even streaming services, you get so much feedback. Yeah. What's that like as a producer role?
Fantastic. I mean, look, as artists, we're basically making gifts for people all day. It's our job to create art in the hopes that we're making art that people will love. So we can't wait. Once we release this art that we've been working on for a year or more, we can't wait to get it out to the public. We can't wait to get feedback through social media, through forums, any way we can, through YouTube videos. We love to get the feedback. It's gratifying. It helps us too. It helps make us better artists.
It almost opens up a lot of new doors. For example, the Young Justice is a show that was canceled, and then 5 years later, with crucial fans demanding it back, it actually came back. That stuff wouldn't have happened 15 years ago,
Yeah, it's true. It's an amazing time that we're living in. That fans can reach out through social media and through streaming services, just rack up so many views that our bosses couldn't deny that. My gosh, this show really has an audience. We need to make more of this show. So yeah, that was an amazing experience on Young Justice, and one that we hope to keep experiencing. We certainly are pushing with Lego, with every project that we work on. We want fans to really interact with us, interact with the content, and really reach out to support us and try to get the message out there that now more than ever fans can support what they love and keep it going. It's up to the fans to keep going the things that they love.
You ever thought about dabbling in the video game universe and making a game or producing a game?
I haven't. I really love animation a lot. I'm a bit of a gamer myself. I'm often very much too busy to play games anymore, but I have Xbox, I have PlayStation, and I do try to play games when I can. And it's another incredible storytelling medium. And it would be interesting, I think, to play with that someday. But my first love is just television animation. I just love it.
When does Aquaman Rage of Atlantis come out?
Oh man, that is a great question. You got me on that one. I believe it is. Let's see what the poster says. I know, it's true. Yeah, it looks like July 31st. It will be coming out on Blu-ray and DVD, and of course it'll be on available digital download as well. So we do hope, again, fans will support us so that we keep making more.
Will it be available to stream on the DC Universe app?
It's a great question. I'm actually unsure of that.
We hope so, maybe.
Yeah, we hope so. That would be great to see our stuff there.